Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. It's been a minute, because I didn't stream last week because my monitor my main monitor broke, and so I didn't want to stream because it gets really annoying streaming with one monitor, because then it means I can't have like OBS and chat like to the side. So if I just go over to gaming, here we go. But yeah, hi, welcome back. I think I've gotten the camera angle, so like it's about the same as it used to be, so that shouldn't be much of a difference. So yeah, it's been a bit, but last time, if memory serves, we got this creature of ultimate enemy. And I hate it. I should not have picked it. But I don't know how many episodes, how many streams of this we have left. So we're just gonna roll with it. Because also, I don't think you have upkeep. Like, you only do stuff while I work with you, so it should be fine. We also have this, which I think is, dog. It's mermaid. I don't remember. But yeah, overall, should be fine. I just need to remember how to manage all of our abnormalities. Cause it's been a minute. Let me just do what we have to do, which is, you really like attachment. Which is execute those two boys so that they don't spread to gunk. Yeah, we've got you. Basically, good consecutively, its counter goes down. So basically, I can only work with that a couple times. Dreaming Current, you are Instinct. box. I am with you. I remember you were not worth it because you just don't generate enough boxes. Let's see. Pula, which apparently got an update. That. Here, that. Because I also should say I did go through and update my mods, because I hadn't done that in a hot minute. There shouldn't be much difference. I'm just gonna write this. Like, overall, let's see. Dead answer was I need to just do attachment with who's I doing it with? Can't remember. Bobbert, I think. And then I was doing work with you on that. Roses is literally anything with basil. And Burrowing Heaven is Christopher. So yeah, updated a few mods just because. Also, technically speaking, downloaded a few new ones as well, but I don't know if those will show up, because we have a lot already, and so who knows. But overall, everything should be pretty much the same as normal. Okay, normal result, that's pretty good. For this thing anyway. That means its bad effect is not triggering. Okay, let's see. Our consistent ones are We Go Home with Gabriella. And then what is it? You. Ring. I really should have Bobbert just standing outside Dead Answer's cell because his movement speed is so slow because of that equipment. Okay, nobody is getting infected, yeah. So Max is just not allowed to leave. Hopefully he will be able to deal with any issues we may encounter. Now have the weapon, so we can put that on him tomorrow. Let's see what that even does. That's not worth it. Security cat was attachment that we were doing with. I don't remember. Parker, was it? I don't even remember. Yeah, because it's been, in case you're watching this in VOD form, like right after one of the other ones or whatever, it has been like 2 weeks since I last played this. And so, because of that, I am a bit frazzled, just because, like, I'm not in the same mindset I was when I last played this. But everything should be fine. I think I kind of remember the rough, like, what we did. Basil. Alright. But yeah. I don't know. It should be like, I don't know, like, I've said this like the past couple streams really. I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna go with. I think one of the mods that I've been kind of waiting to see if it will trigger is not working properly, which is unfortunate. But, because I have a mod that adds another department, and I think that department's meant to go, like, up here, and it's not there. So it's either it happens after I unlock the lowest level, like, or it just is not working at all. Piscine Mermaid. Okay. Siren has its stuff. And it's okay. That's pretty good armor. That's pretty good equipment as well. So yeah, you have the dog thing. So yeah, if I seem a bit frazzled, that's why. It's because I am... It's because I am frazzled, to put it bluntly. Because I am a bit out of it. Gosh. Yeah. I had the thought, like, half an hour ago of, wait, I just added a bunch of mods. I should actually load up the game to make sure it's working. Because I did not think of that, somehow. Even though I've had issues with modding this game before, where I've added mods and everything's broken. So I don't know why I didn't think of that. I can probably just have Rango deal with that. And then... Okay. Fruit of Understanding. Max, you can go deal with that. You guys can deal with that. Because, like, in theory, I don't think people can go through this center bit. And, like, my concern is if they can do that when we learn what that is. Like, when we find the bucket. Like, if we can actually, like... Robert, go and work with the dead answer. Like, if we learn what is in the architecture division, if that then opens the ability for clerks to go back and forth from it. Because if it does, then that's really bad for our method of melting love. Thankfully, Fruit of Understanding isn't spawning that much yet. Max counter is just 1. So it's if I get a good result. Oh, it's consecutively. Okay. I am going to be extremely careful with Piscine Mermaid because it's a one-shot. Oh, gosh. It's nice not... Why did Lady facing the... Oh, you panicked during Pulau's thing for some reason. Why did that happen? Oh gosh, lag. Blood Shoes is out. Did people die? Like, what just happened? Why is Blood Shoes out, and why is... the wind out? Because that means people died. Like, so was it that he had sanity taken, or no? It was blood, because your thing is if your counter lowers for every 2 employees that panic. Would yell. That's new. Did they, in the update, did they make Pulau actually, like, not as easy to deal with? Okay, what? Oh, that's real bad. Nicely done. Yeah, he's taking nothing. Muscle Maiden. Muscle Maiden out. Wind is back there. She's having a meltdown for some reason. The rest of Central need to go and deal with the shoes. Meanwhile, everyone else needs to quickly make sure that we get through this. What is the decrease? 76, that's good enough. Max can work with those numbers. Okay, Blood Shoes is back. I don't know what happened with Pulau, like... someone get... can you go and get a good result with one sin? Why are you still... I don't know why her counter's still at 0. Okay, Max is fine. His damage resistance is so high. Good. Okay. It's fine. I guess the Fruit of Understanding killed people. And that caused an issue. Either that or I forgot the one in containment in control. And that one blew up and reduced her counter. That is also possible. Now that I think about it. It's possible I made a managing error. Oh gosh, but only a slight issue. Managed to resolve it. We haven't had the issue we had last time where the entire facility got turned into, like, got infected by melting love, so we're fine. Like, the big concern really is when we need to put more abnormalities in this. Like, I say we play as best we can and put 2 tool abnormalities in records. Where's this records? I can't remember. No, this is records. This is extraction. Yeah. We try and put 2 tool abnormalities into extraction so that we don't have to worry. I should make a second ego suit of that because adoration, like, that's really good protection. Like, and I don't think there's any downsides for wearing it. Really? I don't recall any anyway. Okay, we're almost done. Honestly, one more melting love work. And then I think we're sign of resistance to it. Wind, fine on boxes on, so dead answer. Maxed out Burning Heaven. Scaredy Cat we have stuff for. So yeah, let's just speed up time a bit. Oh, that's what it is. Pulau has an ability now where it just yells and deals a lot of white damage. That's what it is. They made Pulau harder. Like, well, more like they made it so that as long as like there's still a chance that it could break out. That's annoying. Oh no. Now this is real bad. Swan's not much of an issue, but it can be. Okay. Does such a thing as unconditional love exist? I feel like, no. I feel like considering the title of this stream, I have to take this. I don't know what it is, but there's a theme with the title of this stream that this is going to fulfill, at least according to that title. So, oh gosh. I'm curious what it'll be. Like, honestly, it's kind of like a Ruina vibe, where if we had put Piscine Mermaid and... Like, if we had put Piscine Mermaid in Record, in Extraction, rather, as well as whatever this is, if this actually does have a love theme, then it is very Ruina, where, like, all the floors have a very specific theme of abnormality in them. Which is interesting. It's very interesting. That was weird. That it shoved me down like that. What are you? 18? That's really low. Tattered page recording a fairy tale, perhaps accidentally dropped by some child. Once upon a time, there was a young god whose only desire was the love of others. How can I make them love me? Interesting. Interesting. Naruhodo. Actually, I should do the list. Yeah, whatever. I think... Okay. Let me go back to Bria. So, Neville, your armor is only 0.5 and everything. And unless I have, and it's really not as good unless I have, like it's only 0.2 and everything if I have, White Knight. That's not a good, no, it's only, no. It's still, like, what's the best white resistance? I guess pink is the best white resist Aleph I have. Yeah, I'm gonna switch you to that because that is better resistance, which you need. That's 0.3. Yeah. Because Paradise Lost is at 0.2 at the moment. So I'll switch you to that. And then Max. What does the Adoration Weapon do? Reduce the movement speed of the target for 3 seconds. Takes it. Ooh, that's good. Yep. Max, you are fully Slime Girl, which is very funny. Alright. Cool. So, let's make a new person. We're running real low on mob points. I'm just gonna keep you 3 at everything for now. And then... you can have this hair, sure. I don't know why I'm calling you Argon. Like, if needed, we can move people from their departments, later. Because Tiffany's pretty strong for everything. So. You can have sword sharpened in tears. Actually, you know what? Just for... Oh, wait, no, yeah, sure. With that stuff. Cool. Let's see what this story is. Oh, it's the new one. It's the new one I added. Cool. Paradise, I think it's called. I didn't even realize that was the theme of it. That's fun. Oh, Ross, you work with it. If it's love related, I'll try Argon. And on attachment. And we'll see. My friend and me can go up there. Cyan. Could have Yuri go and work with some of those to just get data. Alright. Queued up, everyone. Let's get going. Okay. How is Paradise working? Oh no. Okay, so that's just in general. It swallowed Ross. Okay, they're shooting Ross. Oh no. I think Ross is gonna have to die for this, yeah. Well, the Pisces Mermaid's really bad. I don't know why that stuff's still showing. That's okay. It shall shun those who actively provoke conflict. Completes work with a good result. The counter will increase. A love heart will be gained, max 8, and a layer of shelter will be applied to the department. All abnormalities and their derivatives within the area of the shelter will have a small reduction to their HP. Okay. I just realized I didn't. I forgot to execute. Alright. Will protect anyone in Paradise. When the shelter effect is at its strongest, the Okay. Will bring love to all. When an employee in its department begins to panic, it will use... Oh, interesting. So it, like, pretty much does a weird, like, immortality thing to the department it's in. Poor Ross. Ross was killed by a mermaid, unfortunately. It's Wa, clearly. Which is interesting, because it has so little box requirements. Interesting. The plot thickens. So yeah, so Pisces Mermaid's counter goes down consecutively, even if those consecutive things are on different days, which sucks. That really sucks that that doesn't reset on the day, because that makes my life hard. Argon, go and work with that. Max 8 should be, it increases by how many? 1. So I could do a max of like 7 without the weird thing on you. Which is good. Counter has gone down twice, which isn't good. That's not a good thing to have happened already. Wait, I haven't done any work with Dead Answer yet. That's concerning. That's a lot of boxes I've missed out on from being stupid. I guess I could try... What's your good range? Quite high. Oh, crap. Okay, you. To accept my love. If work is not performed at least once before meltdown, the counter will reduce an... Oh, no. Okay, so it puts a time limit on us, right? Why aren't you responding? Why don't you love me? When the counter reaches 0, it will change form. At this point, attachment work will be replaced with appeasement work. Take random points of damage if the... Ooh. Counter will increase. Die. Nothing or die. Oh no! If a counter is at 0 when the day ends, then something happens. I don't want to know what happens there. Oh wow, that was barely... So I need to basically work with that once a meltdown. I don't know... which means I am limited to meltdown 8. Well, actually... I'm not, but everyone in records will be constrained to records. Which isn't the worst. I'm just concerned that the game's gonna break a bit when that happens. But we'll see. Which I feel like is a valid concern when dealing with mods, is that something that says it's gonna constrain your entire team to their department makes me concerned that that might be a bit buggy. But we'll see. Maybe it's done really well. Oh, gosh. So with Piscine Mermaid, we pretty much just have to alternate between like, doing something it really doesn't like to get a neutral result. Because none of its stuff ever decreases if you get a bad result, which is good. So, like, if you do repression or insight, repression's probably the better, like, the better one to do. If you do repression, like, if you do attachment, repression, etc., etc., then eventually you will be fine. Okay, so, Red Dawn is back. I need to actually 110% make sure that I do this, and that as little people die as possible. Because we are already in a bad way with the wind. Oh, there's teleport immediately. Max's is fine. One of them teleported. And the wind is out. Oh, my word. That was so quick. Well, Argon, you better... might as well go work with your girl. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really bad. I can't pause and the game is lagging. Oh, that's bad. This is bad. This is really bad. I can't... Oh, someone's dying every time I try to pause. This is White Knight. I can't... The game is so laggy. Oh my gosh, the game is so laggy. Oh my word. Oh gosh, this is a wipe day. Because people couldn't freaking... Yeah, I can't open the escape menu. I can't pause. My game is frozen. Shoes killing everyone. The wind is freaking out. Basil's dead. Argon's dead. There's roses everywhere. Everything's dying and or dead already. A murderer has escaped. Max is alive because he's basically immortal. Oh gosh. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know why Sign broke out. Oh hey, the murderers come. Why does it... Oh, if you're... Yeah, that was my mistake, using someone who was not prepared for it. Oh my gosh. 19, that's pretty good. Let's see if K-Corp can deal with them. Oh gosh, the game is going so slowly. Frank is just like, or whatever your name is, Tiffany, is trying their damnedest. The team is trying to kill as many roses as they can, but I don't think that does anything. I'm not sure this is doing anything. You know what the only real logical way to deal with this is? Max is probably gonna kill that rose in like 3 years. See. The bullet did nothing! The fact that the message for North dying is still on the screen. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so Sign of Roses can, let's see what happens if I try to double the game speed. I assume I can't. It seems like Roses prevents you from doing that. Yeah, so I'm, considering that, as far as I can tell, it's not taking damage. Which means you probably have to go and kill all of the roses. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm Alt F4ing the game. Oh no. Okay, it's gonna take a minute for this to restart. Oh gosh. Oh man, this is yeah, this has been a stream. I should probably actually, instead of being on the high, I forgot I have a BGM layer on this. Oh man, this has not gone as expected. If we hadn't only done one day, I'd call it here, just because this has been such a train wreck. But we did one day. One day. Oh my gosh, modded LobCorp is a mess of epic proportions. Okay, the game itself is loaded. I just need to now load up the save. So yeah, no one can work with Sign of Roses except for Basil. That's what I've decided. There's like it is not possible. Like no, Basil has to be the one to work with Sign of Roses, or else that happens. Oh my word! I think the toxic love bit of the stream title makes a lot of sense now, considering how many issues we had with we're having with any abnormality based around love. Roses isn't. Roses is something else. But like, the day started out with Ross getting bored, which is a sentence. Like Ross getting consumed by Piscean Mermaid. And then everything continued to go wrong. Like, the freaking, like, Roses broke out because I was being an idiot and forgot how Roses worked. And thought it was an easier abnormality to deal with than it was. This BGM is not set to loop. Why is it not set to loop? There we go. Set to close file when active, yes. Oh man. Gosh, this is... LobCorp is like... This is why I say I don't know how many streams this we're gonna do. because it's getting progressively more stressful to play this every stream. Like, LobCorp is a very stress-inducing game, but modded when you have crap that is just one hits for, like, where there's a lot you have to remember, and if you don't, like, vanilla has that too, but a lot of the vanilla abnormalities aren't upkeep. They're not Paradis, which is makes your people immortal eventually, but you have to do work with it every encounter, or else all hell breaks loose. Granted, it give, like, as far as I can tell, it'll give it like a decent amount of okay. And we're back. It'll give a decent amount of stuff. I'm gonna just strengthen your temperance a bit. So, yeah, that day didn't happen. We'll pretend, right? Yeah, so, Basil, you're working with Sign of Roses. No reason why we'd assign anyone else to it. I don't know what you're talking about. Gabriella. Thankfully, our equipment layouts stayed the same. So, Piscine Mermaid does what? You have better resistance. I'm gonna send Tiffany in, and then Argon into Curtis. Okay, that is something I'm curious about. Because if execution counts toward the wind, that is really obnoxious. Because that's not how a lot of, like, that's, execution bullets are meant to be your way to fulfill deaths for upkeep without having the downsides. And if they add the downsides to the execution bullets, what's the point of the execution bullets? Like, if stuff is counting execution bullets. Because that's a bit annoying. Answer. Yeah, because Bobbert has one red resistance, which is insanity. Yeah, they all have the thing. I'm gonna grab that and that. Okay. Child, right. Oh, that's cool. It's like a, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. I wanted to be able to see its counter. 3 counters is real generous for what it is. Like, it's a wall, so... Yeah, that's really, really generous. Like, that means that you could ignore it for 3 counters. Well, for 2 counters. Which, considering its effect, is really nice. Yeah. Argon. And then Ross can go work with Piscine Mermaid again. Because I don't think it's like... So now, because we got a bad result... Because we got a bad result, we should be able to get a good result now with it. Dead answer on Bobbert. I am tempted to see, it, like, I'm conflicted because a part of me wants to see if I can find a mod that increases the attribute, the, like, skill cap further. Simply because I feel like with some of these abnormalities, having higher than 130 temperance would be nice. And, like, the ability to have people continue to be strong, like, to continue to improve would be also nice. However, I also know that that would be really overpowered on anything that uses temperance. Because you just farm increases. Let me just get all of those, so I know those. Okay. And that. Love in Paradise. Interesting. So we'll read the story after we get all this stuff. Yeah, we should be on 2 love counters. I wish it told me that, but... yeah. One thing which I'll have to do at the start of it is I got a thing which, granted, actually at the end of the day is probably the better thing when I know the wind is, when I can just end if the wind breaks out. Oh, that's bad. Red Noon's real bad. Oh, that's why, because... that's why there's 2 there, because Max is 1 left. Because it's just melting love down there. Which is interesting, because it didn't do that before. Like... we can deal with a Red Noon, because we've done it before. The big concern with a Red Noon is if, the Scorpion spawns down here in Extraction. Granted, I think Max actually legitimately might be able to solo the Scorpion with his equipment. Half energy. Phone is still on 4, which is very good. I don't think we really lost anyone there. Go there. Argon, go work with Love in Paradise. Sign, go with Current. Work with you. Wait, no. Nope, that's real bad. Bobbert. Basil. Okay. I think we're fine. As, like, the fact that nothing died, like, the fact that the wind is still fine and red shoes is fine, like, blood shoes is fine, we're good. Should be fine. The issue will be Red Noon. Because that will end lives. Okay. I think we got all of these. Go with that. Get you close, and then we'll go and let's try to go home. That's good. One. Harmony of skin. Okay, where is it spawned? I'll also start off. I'll queue up them. 11 is max, just so you can't be called. Actually, no. I want people available in case the little guys. Where did Harmony of Skin spawn? Does it spawn? Okay. Up in control. That's not a good place for it. I think we should be fine. Yeah, we can absolutely end his life. All of you guys are going to suppress that. Next, you're fine to go work with your slime girlfriend. You guys go kill that. Harmony of Skin is done. Phone is down to 2, but we're so close to being okay. Doesn't matter. Really close to being fine. Okay, we're good. So, Blood Shoes only has one counter left. Love in Paradise, I want to grab your final thing. Blessing of the New God, Palodis. Blessing of the New God, SP plus, that's a pretty good thing. Doesn't have a suit. Fast, long, okay, cool, it's pale damage stuff, that's fun. Okay, we'll read that later. Okay, armor, grab that. So, I want to test something. Damage of a random type at random intervals. Neville. I want to see if one of the mods I installed works. Okay, it does. So, Flesh Idols thing, if they pray for 20 seconds or less, they die. And then 21 to 45, something happens. Total time. Okay. Another thing ticked off of Flesh Idol. I don't know what the overall use is, but I'm good with that. Although I could do it again. It's just 20 seconds. Okay. Neville. Alright. Yeah. So I added a mod that adds a counter to tool abnormalities to tell you how long you're using them for. Which I understand why it's not in the base game. I really wish it was. Because, my word. Also, we are like really, like, a part of me is thinking, how greedy can I be? Okay. It's 45 explicit. Okay, we're done. We have all of it. Oh, wait, no, we don't. 46 to 90. Oh, it just, the SP also recovers. Okay. Because, you can't see it, but we are at 1,269 out of 1,500 energy. I'm wondering legitimately. Okay, I am going to just trigger the next meltdown level and see how close we can get this. Because if we only need like a little bit more, I have enough abnormalities that could get me there. Okay, that is fine. We don't have another thing. We might be able to do this. I'm not gonna. Pisces Mermaid is a lot. Melting Love is a lot as well. Like, that is 100% worth. You're a decent amount. You're a pretty good consistent amount. Move my face cam down a bit so you can see. Realistically, I should probably have it like here normally, but yeah, we are so close. We got this. We just need 20 more. Paradise is 70 for that. Oh, Argon has the gift. Even though it's not showing up, which is concerning. You'll get us close, and then you will put us over. And then I can also, 3 minutes. So this is just, it's the same, but it's more. It's just, the punishment is you have to keep them in for longer. K-Corp support contract cleared. Awesome. To 90, so like having it for like a minute and a half. Neville's resist is so high that I'm not super concerned. I'm just concerned, like, for the fact that it caps at 90 makes me concerned of, like... Oh, if they pray for 90, they die and everything goes to 0. Great. Glad to know. Alright, cool. We have Flesh Idol done. That's another vanilla abno that I've not done. Actually finished, finally. Okay. Tool abnormalities. Are you truly ready to pay the debt this machine has incurred? Sure. I know where I'm putting that. Shortly after I was born, yada 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 yada. Okay. Since it's a tool, we're putting it in extraction. Because, yeah, that's what we need. Hopefully we'll be done with K-Corp now, which should hopefully give us an interesting benefit, because that was a very difficult thing to do. Like, the fact that we needed to be this far in the game in order to do it. And, like, we just lucked out, I think, that we didn't have a dusk ordeal, like, right after noon. Because if there was a dusk ordeal, like, queued up, I wouldn't have risked it. Well, maybe I would have, depending on how close I could get it. Like, I would have skirted the line, but... Because I've triggered dusk ordeals before, and they are BS. Alright. Let me move my camera back up. And just lock that there. Case weapon and equipment cache. Armaments and weapons utilized by K-Corp staff will be provided to L-Corp as per agreement. These weapons are designed specifically to handle abnormalities. In the unlikely event the weapons are lost, and on recoverable, new weapons will be provided the next business day. Okay, interesting. Is there anything funky with Piscene's armor? I think it's just WoD. Siren. So it's pretty much the same as Rotting Love, it's just different, like, aesthetically, and it's more red resistance. Blessing of the New God, SP +3, work success rate +3 move. That's pretty good. I'm gonna lock that on Argon. I can't, for some reason. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Alright. We also have this new tool abnormality. Which, oh my gosh. I am glad I got that timer mod. Because yeah, if it wasn't obvious, I installed tool abnormal. I don't remember that. I do not remember this thing. Why is that? Is that a wheel? Oh no, I don't remember the last result with Piscine. I think it was negative, but I don't remember exactly, so I'm not gonna bet on it being that. Power, you go up there so you can actually work with that answer. Hazel. You know what, Max? You work with Melting Love first. And we'll experiment with this thing. Soon, TM. After you do that. Just so we have at least some boxes for melting love in case you, like, die. Although, actually, I just ah, crap, that's a lot more executions. Okay, they don't seem to affect the wind. Or blood shoes. Palladus. Okay, got Blessing of the New. It's new thing. Okay, Max. You can go to dead answer. Let's see what this new toy does. We know nothing about it. It's got a lot of observation things, more than any vanilla thing. Vanilla tool. It's got time, so I need to consistently use it. Oh, great. Oh. Oh, it's an equipment. $30 seconds. Okay, so it does, the times does work. Measurement of entropy. Right, I do remember this. Machine's display is divided into 4 color directions and 2 strength levels, depending on which section the indicator is located in the circuit and effects worker. Measurement of entropy determines the exact state of its environment with perfect precision. Oh, it's Aleph, great. This observation process disregards any physical limitation, such as the uncertainty principle of the observer effect, making excessive or superfluous changes to an environment is prohibited. Okay. He seems fine. Oh. It's dealing red damage to the department. Okay. Indicator slowly drifts in a random. Finishing work with device boosts the indicator in the direction corresponding to the work level. Oh. So it's drifting. It's drifted to red. Okay, cool. A minute. The gain stat boost in the current active color and a special buff. Those become stronger at higher strength levels. The buffs are as followed in. Okay. I really should lock that one in. Right. I need to, do a meltdown. Well, not a meltdown. I need to get to the next level so I can continue with stuff. So I can experiment more with this, potentially. Thankfully, he just is healing a bunch and whatnot. Okay, red. They take increasing red damage over time. The buffs, they buff the defense and regen of other agents in the same room. Great. That's so useful. White increases the damage output of other agents. This is so useful in this department. It's good to know that that thing still works. Even if everyone's dead. Black, success rate and gains more PE boxes from work. And pale increases the damage output. That makes sense. Oh, that's a lot of red damage. You should probably return that. Random rooms around the abnormality become adjusted. If the abnormality is equipped, the rooms the wearer has been in become adjusted. Right, so everything's now red. Right, that's great. So it's something that would just kill everyone in the department anyway, over time. Oh! Oh no, it's adjusting... It's adjusting random rooms in the facility. The longer they you use it. Right. And a bunch of people died because of it, so the wind broke out. And the shoes broke out. Okay, so that's really bad. On the low strength level, 4 rooms become adjusted. On the high, 8 rooms. Maybe should have kept that on. Oh great, the wind is doing wind things. Is the red spreading anymore? It doesn't seem to be. So it's simply because I held it for ages that everything turned red. Cedric's dead, North is dead. So realistically, I want to have it be on purple and to paint the entire facility purple. Orang is dead. Great. Love it. This is great. Oh crap, wait. Argon die? Which... Wind is back. However, we have a... That's a big problem. That's a real big problem. This is a big problem. Orang is mega dead. Roxanne. You know what? I think this is a wash day, and I think I'm gonna end it here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, basically, I think with that tool, we need to equip it and have Max equip it before going to Melting Love, and then doing work on Melting Love to switch it to purple, so that it's giving the buffs aspect of it. Because I think that's what it'll do. Either that or just make everything take black damage, but yeah. But yeah, this has been a very chaotic one, I know. But I hope you enjoyed. We got some progress done. We found some new abnormality. This makes me laugh every time I say this. Got the Pisces Mermaid. It done. We gosh. It's crazy the amount of. I'm still at 97%. I don't know if that actually includes modded or not. I doubt it. Steel Bunny. Lost my phone. Gosh, I have so many abnormalities. There should be actually. It should be. It might be a thing where not all of them display properly. Because I've seen mods that like talk about like trying to make sure everything is displayed, which implies that sometimes everything isn't displayed in it. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. I know it's a bit, well, I mean, an hour and a half isn't short, but yeah. Shorter side of what I've done on occasion, but yeah. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye now.